no, chapter 1.4, more equations, day 1. Okay? That's where we left off, right here. Solve each equation shown. So, we did all of these up to number 4 in class. Some of my periods we only did half of 3, so I'm going to start 3 over just in case. On the front page of today's notes, your son or daughter should have this posted 13, 14 there. Okay? And we start with number 3. We do the least common denominator, and this is a 1. So the denominator in class I went 1 and 8. Start out with the lowest one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the least common denominator is 8. Okay? 8 goes there. 8 goes there to both sides. Put both denominator on both sides of the equal sign. Okay, there's the equal sign. So this is basically 4 times 8, which is 32. Equals to, cross cancel here. 8 and 8 becomes 1. 1 times 3 is still a 3. That leaves you the 2x plus 5. So basically, when the denominator's same here and here, this number right here stays basically the same, if you noticed. I'm going to erase this and bring it up higher. Up. Oh, excuse me. That's a 32. Here you distribute first. Distribute this to this, you get 6x. Distribute this to this, you get 15. Add that. That's okay, and that's the 32. You do the 6x last. So you get rid of a minus 15 first, minus 15 to make 0. Now 6x plus 0 equals to, borrow 1, that's 7, 17. Now 0 plus 6x is just 6x, that's why people just cross this out to let everyone know it's just 0. And the last thing you do, always divide last. Once in a while we multiply when we see divide. Now 17 divided by 6 is 2 times. 3 times is 18. It's too big. So it's 12 remainder 5. So 2 remainder 5. Your answer is 2 remainder 5 over this denominator 6. That's your answer. Number 4 here. Number 4 here. Over 1. Right there. Okay? Like that. Now the least common denominator, you have 1 and 2, so count by 1, go to 2. Oh, they're the same. Least common denominator is 2. Okay? Least common denominator is 2. Let's get rid of this 1 now. Same thing, right? And let's multiply that. That gets you negative 10 equals 2. Okay, that gives you 4 parentheses x minus 10. This cross cancel out to be 1. 1 times is 4. It's just the 4. Okay, and x minus 10 stays x minus 10. Distribute that to that and that to that. That gives you 4x minus 40 equals to negative 10. Okay, and then you add 40, add 40. Get 4x equals to 30. Divide by 4, divide by 4. Okay? X equals 30 divided by 4, positive 30 because the bigger number is positive, remember. Okay, divide by 4 goes into it 7 times, 28, remainder 2. So you answer 7, remainder 2, over this denominator of 4 right here. It can be reduced to 7 and 1/2 equals to x. That's your answer. And then we can skip 5 and 6. Okay, and go to the back. Number 1. Like, I know you see the name Tommy, but Tommy isn't involved here. Tommy gives his baseball cards to 3 of his friends. His friends are, he gives Justin, so here's his friends. He's going to give them to his friends. His friends are Justin, gives Justin 3 cards less than he gives Michael. So 3 cards less, 3 cards less, minus, than, flip. Then he gives Michael M. So Michael minus 3. These are the expression. They're called expressions, okay? And once you got that expression, the next one is Michael, obviously, because we got Michael's up here. Michael is nothing given for Michael, so we just give him the letter M. And the last person is he gives to Jesus 7 cards more than Michael. Okay, 7 cards more than Michael. So Michael, Jesus. Let me give Jesus. Jesus, 7 cards more than Michael. So 7 cards more, that's 7 plus Michael. So it'll be Michael plus 7 because of this word than. Okay, so we got how many cards does Tommy give to each of his friends if he gives out a total of 73 cards. So that means we set it up to 73. Okay, can you go get the mail from the mailbox? Okay, thank you. And then we got first, we're going to use these expression here to write an equation. So we got M plus minus 3, M minus 3 for Justin, right there, and then M right there, and M plus 7. M and M plus 7. Those 3 expressions. Here, there, 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 and that, and that. Right there. And then we put plus in between them. And then we combine like terms. These M's don't have numbers. They're invisible 1, remember? Let's combine all the M's together to make 3 M's. My phone rang. Can you check? Can you bring my phone or my purse? Why don't you read just in case you have a lot of homework this weekend because you're not there?
Okay.
Thank you, son. Okay, and then let me erase the highlighted parts. Okay, we got rid of these. Okay, these are gone. We still have a -3 and a +7. We actually need to subtract them. because one is a negative, one is a positive, so we get a positive 4 equals to 73. Okay? Excuse me. Minus 4 minus 4, we get a 69 equals to 3m. Divide by 3, divide by 3. M is 23. Okay, so who does M belong to? M belongs to Michael. So we know that Michael has 23. Tommy gave Michael 23 cards. Tommy gave Michael, spelled wrong, A-E-L, $23 cards. Okay, now we can find if he gave Michael 23 cards. Justin, 3 less than Michael. So Michael has 23, and Justin has 3 less. Justin have 20 cards then. And gave Michael 23 cards. Justin got 20 cards. And Jesus got, let's see, Jesus is 7 cards more than Michael. So if Michael is 23 plus 7, Jesus got 30 cards. Okay? That's how it works. Alright, number 1 again. That's why if you see Facebook it says number 1, comma, number 1. Okay, here is the denominator 1. Least common denominator is 1 or 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Least common denominator is 5. We don't need to count by 10 because 5 is the same. So multiply both sides by 5. 5 here. Alrighty. 16 over 1 is just like 16. So 16 times 5 is 80. And this cross cancel. That gives you a 1, and 1 times 4 is just 4. That gives you the same thing here. What's there goes to 4x minus 8 there. Add 8, you get 4x equals to 88. Divide by 4, x equals to 22. Okay? Number 2, right here, got to find the least common denominator. You got 5 and 10. We did this in class. Okay, so I'm not going to do this. And your child should have gotten number 2 in class. This is done in class. So this should be filled up. Number 3, we skip. Number 4, you do. Okay, so you skip number 3 for tonight. Number 4 is this one here, the least common denominator. It's 1 and 2. Count by 1. It's 2, 3. Oh, 2 is the same. You don't need to count 2, 4, 6. That's a waste of time because we already know 2 is the same. And that's the least. Times 2 times 2. Okay? So here, okay, that's just like right here, it's just 2 times negative 30, which is negative 60, equals to, here you cross cancel the 2's, okay, it becomes a 1 and a 1, and 1 times this 2 is 2, so that leaves everything here the same. 2 parentheses 5x plus 4. Distribute, here and here you get 10x, here to here you get 8, equals to this negative 60. Okay, minus 8, minus 8. Negative 68 equals to 10x. Divide by 10, divide by 10. X equals 2. Okay, negative goes in 6 times with a remainder of 8 over the denominator of 10. That can be reduced. That can both be divided by 2. So that's negative 6 and 4 over 5 is your answer for X. Okay? And that's your homework for tonight. Oh my gosh, how did this get so small? Anyway, sorry. I hope you all can see it.